Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4. Let me double check that. Yes, episode 4 of Road to Glory with Gary Wilson. Last episode, Gary graduated high school, much to the surprise of everyone that knows him. And then he put on a hat, only to find out that that meant one thing and one thing only. That meant that Mr. Gary Wilson was going to college. Next thing he knew, he was on a plane to Wyoming. So this episode, our first game in college is against North Texas. We're the number 3 running back. We're probably not going to get into the game. First game jitters. Coach Jay says early mistakes are to be expected, but the coaching staff is confident that the team ahead of this week's opener. North Texas, Mean Green, which Gary should have considered but didn't, because they're a 69 overall, a 69 offense, and a 69 defense. Nice. Instead, he's on Wyoming, which is far from nice. Here we go. First look at what it looks like to actually play in the college. So that guy that just went by was 33. I thought Gary was 33. Can't both be 33. How is Hardy 33 and how are we 33? We're going to have to fix that. That's, that guy's got our number 5 on. I don't know why Gary's leading the team out. He's third string running back. Continue playing. We're not losing. Oh, there it goes. 7-0. Still 7-0. Haven't gotten into the game yet. 7-3. 7-6. And we lose 7-6. Gary does not get into the game.
Suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive, but that comment.
We're not going to look at the stats because Gary didn't get to play. Gary's not too happy. All right. Well, we can advance the week. It says nail biter because the score was 7-6. Yes, it was a 1-point game, but it's a game nobody should ever have to want to watch. How have they been pleased with me lately? I haven't gotten into the game. Polite answer. Whatever, coach. Sure, I'll study film. We're playing a FCS team next week, so maybe they'll let Gary get into the game for that. You know, we're gonna work on our GPA until we actually have a chance of getting into a game. I mean, in Gary's eyes, it's college. How hard can it be? We are going to simulate the training. We will play the game, even though it's unlikely that we're going to get into the game. We might have to do a couple of these practices here just to try to get our coach trust up. It's raining. You know, Gary's going to go to the coaches after the game and be like, look, coach, we appreciate that we get to wear a jersey and everything, but... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, I thought we were going to get into the game for a second. 7-0 Wyoming. 7-3 Wyoming. 10-3 Wyoming. 17-3. 24-3. 31-3. 31-10.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous.
All right. So I skipped a little bit. We had a position battle for halfback 2, which we won. So there you go. We're now this backup, I guess you could say, yeah, backup running back. Maybe we'll actually get some game time. Gary Wilson. The other thing we did was we skipped our lab to go to a party with some girl that messaged us. She said we met her for the year before, but we would have been in high school in Wisconsin, so that's a little creepy. Let's set our weekly agenda. Our health is good. Add a little bit to that. We'll study twice. We've got 5 weeks to the exam, and we're more than halfway there. We'll keep working on our brand a little bit, I guess. And now a team that we turned down, going to Central Michigan. We are actually not rated better than them.
Welcome to Mount Pleasant,
I keep forgetting to change our number, but for right now, 33. I'm not even sure there is a way to change our number, but there should be.
Taking on a team from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Powell.
All right, let's see if Gary Wilson gets into the game. Here we go. First collegiate play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. The inside handoff. He picks up.
All right, we got a couple yards. Our first yards ever.
Man, it's really hard to control the running.
One and done. Well, we're down 14-0. We don't really have much of a. We've got no input on the play calling.
They'll run it with Wilson. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Hey, what do you know? We're up to 6 yards.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear.
Hey, now, you just be patient.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned.
Up to 14 yards. All right. Not bad for a freshman. I mean, those we've got 2 plays to choose from. Wait for the hole. Wait for the hole. Go, Gary. Go, Gary. Go. There's a first down.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
That's right. Big 10-yard pickup for the big boy. Down 14-3, down 21-3. Yeah, there we go. Back in the game finally.
Split backs here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackle is made at the 30-yard
Short gain, but we're doing all right. We're averaging about 6 yards per rush. Down 21-10.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, we're going for it on 4th and 7. That's great.
Trying to get it to the marker.
Nope.
How about that defense?
And we're going to get blamed for it.
Him short on 4th down.
Yeah, and now trailing with
I mean, our coach trust has gone up. We didn't make any mistakes. And we'll get the ball one more time.
And the Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. The give
Wide
to the
open.
running back from the shotgun.
Wide open hole for Gary Wilson.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter you're down by a bunch of points and
Let's see if we can get
back in the game. So you dial up the run
see if we
play
can't just break one off for a touchdown here.
can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 30.
You know, we're not going to win the game, but oh, they're pulling us out now. There we go. Back in. We're not going to win the game, but we can pick up some good yards. Show the coaches that we deserve to be in consideration for running back 1 with those juke moves.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal.
They better give us a chance.
that's a really nice game.
I would say we better have the chance to get this in.
First down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll.
Touchdown, Gary Wilson.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work.
28-17 blowout.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's take a quick look at our stats. Just our stats. We don't care about the rest of the team. We want rushing. Wait a second. There we go. I had switched it over to Wyoming and it didn't go. All right, so 89 yards on 10 attempts with a touchdown. Some broken tackles. Yards after contact, 33. There's no reason why we shouldn't be considered for the number 1 overall spot, other than we're 74 and the number 1 guy's at 84. All right, we got to level up. Coach is happy. Our academic advisor. Did you miss your lab this week? Your professor alerted our office you missed an in-class assignment. Cannot make a habit of it. Please, it's your first year. And our GPA took a small hit, but what wasn't in the video, we went out with the girl that invited us, so we had an option to go with her, ditch her and go with her roommate. We went with the girl that invited us. Some upperclassmen saw us out. They thought it was cool. Our respect with the team went up. Our leadership went up. Even though skipping a lab to go to a party doesn't necessarily show good leadership. All right. You have one of your big tests of the year and history lecture coming up this week. The professor is known for difficult quizzes. Are you going to come in to study? We're going to study moderately. Gary Wilson is not a man that's going to go out of his way to study. Oh, we got a bye week this week. That's good. Let's take a week at our weekly agenda. Take a look at it. We've already said that we're going to continue to work on getting our GPA up. We'll throw some points into that. Throw the last point into studying. We're at a 2.8 GPA right now. That's not great. Our health is fine. We don't have any more points anyway. We do have 3 experience points, but we're not going to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a cut right here. I'm going to go ahead and do the practice just to get our coach trust up. I'll see you on the other side. All right, so I've done a couple practices. The first one I got gold. The second one I got silver. So now we can do our weekly agenda and we can play this week's game. We have 3, since we only have the 3 weeks. We're going to get our leadership up to yeah, that works for me. San Jose State. All right, here we go. In San Jose State. Let's see if we get any play time. We're down 7-0 already. They're going to give us the ball with 0 time remaining in the quarter.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18.
All right, we'll take 3 yards. It's below our average for the season so far, but baby steps.
Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
So with the 2 trainings I did, it pushed us up to, I think, closer to the next level of coach trust. I think one of the things is we get to select more. We have more plays to select from. Wait. That wasn't us. We are up 10-7, 17-7.
And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10.
All right, find your hole, big boy.
Here's the handoff. Runs for the tackle.
Nice truck there.
Running room before they get him down.
This shouldn't be a...
Hoping to actually stay on the field for more than one play at a time.
Stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard
Okay,
line, and they'll
the other
stay
guy
on
got
the
injured. The guy that tried tackling us,
As if we have an injury on that
Burgess.
last play, and we'll take a break.
20-14. We ain't taking no QB kneel.
Well, keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the back. The handoff, keep working on that clock. How about this
Short rush, but that's all right. Listen, the more reps we get, the better we're gonna be.
Wilson on the carry. The offense pops it up.
We fumbled.
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
We fumbled and they recovered with a minute to go when we could have taken a QB kneel. That's going to hurt our trust with the coaches.
It's one thing to execute early in the game.
We ended up winning, but that did not end well. We're not even going to look at the stats. It wasn't worth it. All right, so we just did another practice. We got our coach's trust back up. This should give us the plays that we lost because where I cut the recording, it was informing us that we had lost access to plays, but now we've got them back. Or should have them back. We'll play this week's game against Utah State. Do our weekly agenda real quick. We're at a 3.0 right now. I don't like putting this much effort into it because there's other places that we could be placing those points. Nobody thought that Gary Wilson was even going to graduate high school. And the fact that we have a chance to graduate college early, maybe we should look into that. Before we go in the game real quick, I want to see if there's a way. Player info. Jersey number. Listen, there's only one number for Gary Wilson. Now, let's see if he plays better. All right, Gary Wilson's got his new number. Let's see if he can play better. We're playing against a really bad team, so hopefully Gary gets in there and
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Here we go. First play in his new jersey number.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge.
Short run,
Out of that one somehow. It's
but he broke the other guy in half.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up.
As long as we don't fumble this time.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
All right, here we go. We're in the red zone. Can Gary Wilson get a touchdown?
The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Oh, it's 18 seconds left.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Nope, that's not going to do it.
So close to the first down marker, but
They're going to go for it. 4th and inches. Only 12 seconds left. Just take the points, boys. They didn't even do that, or they missed. 17-7, 17-14.
And the Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run it. They want to
There we go, boys. There we go. There's the run we're looking for.
marker and still running. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on
Keep
that
him
one.
out there, coach.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the running back has it.
Just blew him over.
Getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
This is a big.
And that will be the ball game, boys. We won it. Gary had a decent game. No touchdowns. But the New Jersey seems to be working.
This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in.
Coaches are happy. We're still the second string halfback, but I think we've got a chance to move on up in the next year or so. Season's still young, boys. Season's still young. All right, let's see who we're playing this week. Pop quiz. Let's see if you'll pay attention. Which of these motions would have you start out wide and come to the backfield? That sounds like a reload. Yep. Oh, there's more. Which of these would we categorize as a split flower play? Shotgun double Y off read option. Not quite. One more. Okay. If we're in the pistol Y, off trips, and we counter Y, who's pulling? It's a guess. Nope. Okay. Well, how the hell am I supposed to know that? All right, let's take care of our weekly agenda. Exams in 1 week. Let's just pass with flying colors, boys. I'm going to do a quick practice and we'll be back for the UNLV game. Well, we got a bronze, so that was 150 coach trust. We'll play the UNLV game, and then that will be it for this episode. There he is, big old number 69, Gary Wilson. Only down 3-0 right now. I don't know if we're going to get into the game or not. Down 10-0 now. I don't know why coach isn't putting us in.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll send the back in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Big run for big old Gary Wilson. 16 yards. How much more playing time are we going to get?
The Cowboys are marching down the field. The give out of the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down?
That's all right. We crossed the 50.
I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around.
And the Cowboys are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They'll run it with Wilson. He breaks a tackle.
I don't know what happened. We ended up 3rd and 14.
And there's really no question here.
That's going to be the ball game there, boys. I guess we're going to get one more.
The Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Get a first down. Oh, no, just short. 2 inches shy.
And the Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give on the inside. Really
Another big old run. Big old hole. Big old run for a big old boy.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one.
He basically rolled forward for 2 yards.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32.
3rd and 5.
Keeps the drive going. Gets the back moving. Out of the gun, the inside give. He has
Big old first down for big old Gary Wilson.
He has enough to move the chains.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there.
3rd and 2.
Rain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick
Oh,
up
we're
the
electric right now, boys.
They'll try to run for it.
First down.
All the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Can we get the touchdown?
Goal for the offense.
Clock is running. 2nd and goal.
Trying to punch it in.
Touchdown!
In for the score. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Gary Wilson. With 6 seconds to go in the game. Listen, we don't talk about that. 6 seconds to go in the game. Does not matter. Touchdown, Gary Wilson.
Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then. And
Hey, you know what? 10-7 loss. It's all right. It's better than a blowout. That will do it for this episode. I will see you on the next one.
It's frustrating.
Until then, remember, touchdown, Gary Wilson.